The new agenda is called Digital First Agenda. Digital First Agenda. What does that mean? Digitizing Social Security. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. And again, I've been warning about this for months. Look at what Social Security wants us to do. They want us to do everything online. They don't want us to call. They don't want us to go to physical field offices. You can. They don't want us to, though. In fact, let's just prop this article up right here, right now. Feel free to pop this up or, read through the details of this, and I'll explain some of the details of it. Okay, the Digital First Agenda. Basically what they're doing is they're trying to digitize even more of Social Security. In other words, if we ever need anything, well, they don't want us to call. They want us to go through our My Social Security account as well as the website and other resources to figure it out on our own, not necessarily call and connect with an agent. And if we do call the 1-800 number that we're all very familiar with and we try to connect with a person, it's going to be met with an AI bot. And the AI bot or robot computer is going to talk to us and basically try to solve our problems and answer our questions for us without actually directing us to a human. Now, obviously, we will still be able to talk to humans, but they're trying to phase that out basically as much as they can. Obviously, in-person, face-to-face meetings at physical field offices are still available, as well as actually physically talking with somebody over the phone is still an option, but they're trying to replace all of this, or at least a majority of it, with, again, digitizing services so that we don't need to be reliant on humans in person or over the phone to help us with many of our needs and tasks when it comes down to Social Security. In fact, over the last several months here, the acting commissioner, again, Frank Bisignano, has made it very clear. He wants to have 200 million active My Social Security accounts through the Social Security website. 200 million. That's about 2/3 of the population in this country, okay? So basically 2 out of every 3 people walking around, he wants to have signed up on a My Social Security account, okay? Now again, this is not required. You do not need to do it. I've said many times over the years, which is you can sign up if you want to. You certainly don't need to. It is a very handy tool to have. I have an account. I log in maybe like 3-ish times a year. Just look around, make sure that everything looks good. Other than that, I only go on there a handful of times a year, and that's it. But it is a very nice handy tool to have when I need to go on there to get some kind of document or whatever. Just look at things, make sure it looks good. It's nice to have that tool, okay? So it's through the Social Security website, the My Social Security account. And again, I know that a bunch of you have them, but I also know that a bunch of you don't have them, and it's not required. You don't have to do it. But it is just something that's nice to have. But anyway, point being is that 88% of the services, according to this article here, 88% of Social Security services are done through digital means, as in, well, over the phone and talking to AI, a robot, the computer, and getting it done there, or maybe through the website, getting it done there. Again, digital. The other 12% of transactions on Social Security are done with a human. So the vast majority of transactions are already done digitally, but they want even more than that to be done digitally. Now again, if you're anything like my parents, you may not be good with technology. Okay, sorry, Mom and Dad, if you're watching this. Seriously, my parents are not very good with technology. Okay, let's just be real. Let's just say it how it is. My parents know this. They're maybe not the best with technology. So anyway, if you're anything like my parents and not very good with technology, this may be a massive headache for you. Okay, but I'm not laughing because it's